Welcome Year 12. The purpose of this video is to take you through the procedures, protocols and the one-way systems that we have in place to ensure you're safe during your return to school.
So we are entering all Year 12 via the Park and Ride exit, so off of Old Dover Road and in through the Park and Ride entrance or exit, and then you're walking straight along and you're going to go down between A block and the junior playground. Once approaching, you are not to use the first entrance on the junior playground. As segregated for students within the student support centre, other students within the school. So we're not to use that entrance. We are walking straight along past A block on the left, and then we're going to enter the junior playground on the right hand side gate. Please note that the sixth form common room is out of bounds for all students and staff. Once you are on the junior playground, it's important that you remain at least 2 meters apart from anyone else, including staff or students. If the area is clear, staff will then call you forward on your outside eating area where there are 2 stations set up. 1 station here and 1 station there, and they will then inform you of where you are going for that particular day and that particular lesson. It's like that you'll know where you are going, but it's important that we do, because this will be your registration point also. So they're now going to direct you. If you imagine you are in A1, so you are then going to walk along here, making sure again you keep a 2 meter distance. And then if your lesson is in A1, please note that your rooms will be completely different to what you are used to normally. So you are in the A block, D block, C and E block. So you're coming in through here into here. A member of staff will already be in the room. You're going to use the hand sanitisation on the outside, so there's a table to use hand sanitizer. On entry, then you're going to keep to the right hand side of the tape. The teacher will walk to the left hand side of the tape, and then the teacher will direct you to what number position you will sit at. It's likely if you are first in the room, you'll be sat furthest away, and that is student 1, and they will tell you your number, and that is indicated by the number on your desk. That is the number where you will stay for the remainder of that day. If you have classes in A3, A4 or A6, please note we have a one-way system in operation in A block, and that is in through these doors here. These will be automatic when you are here, in through, and then say if you're going to A6, if you're going to obviously A3, you would then enter via there, and the hand sanitisation point is outside there. If you're going to A4, again, hand sanitisation point there, and you would enter via here, arrows indicated on the floor of direction of travel. And then A6, again, entering hand sanitisation point here, and then into A6 again, where you'll be directed to your number. Upon leaving A block, you will be following the one-way system again, so you do not go out the way you came in. You leave the classroom and you will leave by turning right at the end and then back out of this single door, so we're following the one-way system, and then back out to your desired location. Benefits. If you are in D block, then you will follow the following route from your station, and it will be in between sixth form common room and A block. Again, you're the only students permitted to be in this area, as year 10 are located in Moore block. Turning right at the end, you'll notice that there is a block off to the main corridor where year 10 are located, and then you are coming down, and there are arrows indicated on the floor, and we are keeping to the left. And we are following the route. Right around. And again, the playground is segregated so that you are the only people travelling in this direction. And then straight across. Important that we are not going to the right, because that is where year 10 will exit for break. We are continuing straight ahead, heading towards the ramp. And then down the ramp into D block, and then following the same protocols entering the classroom as we followed on the video for A block slightly earlier. Upon leaving D block and walking back towards either the junior playground for break or the park and ride exit, it's important that we follow the left hand side again and follow that one-way system. So we came down on the opposite side, and now again we're following these arrows and going back up the left hand side of the pathway and heading towards the sixth form block and A block. If your room is in E block or in C block, likely to be art or DT, then once you've been given your room, we have to walk around the outside of the buildings. It's really important that we don't follow the other route, because we will then cross paths with other students that are in the school. So we follow back this way, and then this way is all automatically blocked off from cars for the whole of the duration at the time you are here. So those green gates will remain locked, and therefore you can walk along the roadway. And then we are heading, as I say, around the back of the SSC and in between the mowers. Past the minibuses. And those wishing to enter E block for DT will do so by turning right here and in through the white fire exit, but we're going to give you an example of C block. So if you are entering E block, you will do so by going right there and then left along the path and in through that white door at the back of E3 there, and then you're walking up for C block for those of art students. And again, we're hoping you only have to make this journey once or twice a day, but it is important that we do make this journey in order for us not to come across any other year 10s or pupils within the school. And we walk along the sports hall entrance, and then we're going to go down the path via the sports hall and in through the fire exit through the back of C9 is the intended destination. So we're turning left at the end, following the pathway, and an immediate right at the sports hall entrance. And then down to the bottom and in through the far exit of C9. Along there and in through those double doors there to C9. It's important to remember that toilets for sixth form, for those in A block and C block, will be back, unfortunately, for the same route back to outside A1 in A2, and those are the only toilets that are open for sixth formers using E block and C block. Those wishing to go to the toilet during a lesson will be again dismissed one at a time by the teacher. Simply exit your place. Those in A2, you are using the toilets directly opposite, which are normally the sixth form toilets. Coming in, and then again, only one person at a time in these toilets, but the spray is there for you to use for your convenience. We spray the seat first, wipe it around, flush the toilet paper away, and continue. And then again, upon exiting, ensure that you are following the signage, free hand washing guidance, certainly for at least 20 seconds, and then returning to your classroom where the next person can be dismissed if required. Those wishing to use the toilets and you are located in A3, A4, A6, again may do so one at a time when the teacher dismisses you, and you are now permitted, because you're the only people in this block, to use the lower school toilets with outside of A4, and again follow the same protocols as in the video before. The only exception to the one-way system is on hearing the fire bell, and therefore it's important to leave, still keeping 2 meter distance, but important to leave by your nearest exit, and therefore that will be the fire exit in front of you, and walking directly down, and you are going to muster on the junior playground. Again, it is really important we still do keep that 2 meter distance, but we are leaving through the nearest exit. And then once on the junior playground, you are heading to work, not your normal form, but you will see on the back fence there are signs laminated indicating the rooms and which you just come out of. And again, we've come out of A3, so we're going to find the A3 room sign, and then in silence, standing again in a straight line so teachers can register you quickly, again 2 meters apart in a straight line, facing forwards from the A3 sign.